Hi guys, I hope that you're doing fantastic. Listen, I was on my other phone trying to do a video and it got cut off, in which something that I mentioned on that video about if this video gets cut off, we'll know what's going on. There's no reason for my other phone to have any kind of storage that is being taken up on it. I don't have anything on this phone. And so there's been times I've done some videos and some situations taking place with it where it's been cut off because, well, I wonder why. And so anyway, I'm going to play the first part of what we're going to go into with this reading with these 3 cards that did get cut off. And we'll finish the reading here on this video. So just listen, and I'll try to put it up in the... sorry about the lighting here. I'll try to put it up in the camera here for you to see all of it, and then we'll get started. Hi everyone, I hope that you are doing absolutely fabulous. Thanks for joining for a Just Because reading. We'll see if this will cut off or not. I tried to do a reading earlier and it just literally just boom, it vanished. I wonder why. Well, probably because we got people on our technology dealing with other people on technology trying to tell the truth, and if they don't like certain things, they'll just rip you off. Well, we'll just see how far this video goes. So let it just be known and recorded in the heavenly court that if it gets ripped off and somebody does something, because, you know, I don't have anything on my phone that would say that things have been downloaded and the storage is so full that it couldn't hold something. There's just nothing on my phone that would do that. So that's awful strange that some people would do that on my technology. But anyway, if it gets cut off, please, those of you who are in high authority, please trace that back to whoever's cutting it off. And if it is you, let the great one come down and cut you off for doing that, because I thought I lived in a country where it was supposed to be freedom of speech and things like that. Now, if you have a problem with freedom of speech by way of the truth, by way of Jehovah Elohim, maker of heaven and earth, and you've got a big fat problem on you, don't you? You take it up with the great one who is running the whole universe. Okay, all right. Anyway, let's get started. If you are new, I'm real bold, as you can see, for the truth, because I'm sick and tired of stupid idiots thinking that they were going to run the earth and take away our freedoms, and it's just crazy. Jehovah Elohim, maker of heaven and earth, in whom most people call him the universe. He's everything. He's got many names. A lot of people come in here and think that, well, I want what you have, or I want to run the earth, or I want to be controlling because I'm a freaking jerk and I'm crazy. I'm gonna make you do or say, or you can only do or say what I want you to say. When Jehovah made this earth, he made it for us to enjoy it, and we shouldn't have to even get up in war for uprightness sake and for things, but apparently we got to, because of where we live at today by way of prophecy. Okay, and so my channel is very bold to come against wicked energy, and because I have a right to fight against people and things and entities that have come against me for no reason, and I never even knew this energy until somebody come against me to make me have to get up, and Jehovah said, get up, baby girl, I'm going to teach your hands how to war, and showed me right through his living word. And so this is why my energy on this channel comes and pierces back those who pierce the great one, in whom the world calls Jesus Christ, but his name is Jehovah Elohim, who is Yeshua, who is our salvation, and I love him very much, and I'm not ashamed of him. And so therefore we are in history, and we are getting up and warring with our Lord and Savior. And so this is who I am. I hope all that made sense. I got a lot running through me, and I'm really ticked because we're dealing with stupidness. And so my channel continually pounds the wicked, because we really are in a war. And Jehovah stated the other day, get ready, we're going to World War III. So it's a world war. What side of this world war are you on? Are you in uprightness, or are you covered in some type of lizard type of nastiness that Jehovah brought out on the channel today? Because you're going down. Because Leviathan, the proud, is going away. Don't care if you like it or not. It's time for you to go away. You're perverse. The lizard is perverse. It can be traced back to perverseness. So you just dealing with people who has lizard type energies. They like top out of both sides of their mouth. they're going away. Pull their tongue out, chop it off of them, so they can't even talk at all, because they are nasty. Thank you, Jehovah. So welcome to my channel if you are new. Thank you, Jehovah Elohim, maker of heaven and earth. I respect you. And I thank you for the commandments that you give us, because it's the whole duty of men and women to do that in your earth. And I respect you for it. And I love your covenant. And it's a light into our path. And it just teaches us what we should do. And I appreciate you for it, Jehovah. What do you want to bring out here? So we have the Page of Cups. We've been getting a lot about little children or pages or fallen entities that are younger or petite or nymphs or whatever it is. Okay, we've just been getting a lot about it. This is about stormy waters, but leaving those stormy waters behind. We also got somebody that's cloaked in the nighttime in something that's happened, and somebody needs to speak about that. And so for some people, they've spoken about it, and it was a seducing type of energy that lied about something as well on a float trip, and we do know that. Show me, this is communication though. Thank you, Jehovah. What do you want to say here? All right. I'm not taking all these. We do have something very much emotional around pregnancy situations. For some of you all, I send you love and light. Something is around the home. The moon will go back to our home. It's also, the moon represents intuition. It represents upright, righteous, and humble energy. Okay, so that got cut off. So since that got cut off there, we will go ahead and continue. So we have some type of communication that is very emotional, and somebody's on the chain here with the hangman energy flipped upside down. How do I say something? This is, so we just seen the Six of Swords, which is leaving stormy waters. This is about stormy waters, psychedelic behaviors. Somebody's been trying to get off this chain, but they can't, because they are chained there because they've done some type of wickedness, people. This is sacrificing. This is the teacher staff, and Jehovah's having to move people out of wicked energy where people have tried to hang people up because they're chained, and he's protecting from backwards organization. All this is water here, every bit of it. So let's go ahead and see what this message though is about. Somebody's looked from every angle. They can't get off of the way that they need to communicate something. Now, offset of most of the things that I do look at, if we just want to look at love and romance, somebody could be in love. It's very emotional because there has been some type of situation that's just been so psychedelic around something. Somebody wants to come with an apology. It's emotional because what has happened, and they've just looked from every angle. They can't get off of the way that they feel. If they've even tried to release themselves about how they feel about you, if they're in the upright and they're grounded and all that kind of stuff, they can't get away with how they feel about you, then there's some type of love here. But if you are dealing with another party involved in something, I'm only saying that because we have some of you all are, because there have been some type of real creative type of stormy waters around some stupid situation that's caused an emotional deception. I send you love and light, first of all, and second of all, you will find a way to communicate unconditionally how you need to, regardless. So somebody else is going to go to prison. They are going to go to prison. You always got chains of darkness reserved for the fallen entities that have come into the earth. Remember, and if you don't know, the living Hebraic language, which is found in the tarot, will take us back to the ocean where Leviathan, which is the dragon that can be found within it, is here. This is ocean-like, stormy type of waters that are found here within situations, and people are chained up on some stuff, and only Leviathan can be slayed by Jehovah himself, and which he tells us in the book of Isaiah, which this is a prophecy card, by the way, that he's going to do. Okay, we had energies today on a reading that I did where the slaying sword kept coming out over and over, and it's time for the wicked to go away. It's just time for them to. Don't care if they like it or not. It's time for them to go bye-bye now. It's over. We keep seeing the world card, and you're always saying it's over, but it's like the devil just don't want to give it away. That old serpent, the devil. Well, it's time for him to go away, and he is going to be slayed. Show me this page here. Show me this page here, Jehovah. Regardless what has fallen into the earth, if you and I are stayed upon Jehovah with our mind, because it's a crazy card. We deal with crazies out there. People don't have no soul anymore. They've signed their soul away. If you and I will stay in the upright, he will make sure that you are okay. I don't care who's trying to seduce what, how emotional it is, or whatever, or something that's happened in the past, got you hung up on something. If you've made something right, and you really can hear, then Jehovah will make a way where there seems to be no way. Show me this page here, please, Jehovah. Thank you. Hold on just a second. We do have little pages come here. We have deception here. Well, we do, because something's very much emotional around whatever was lied about, whatever was, we keep seeing this deception card. There's a lot of money here. There's a little rat. There's a fallen entity here. Again, rats the other way is stars. They're dirty, they're filthy, they're going to go in a trap, whether they like it or not. They've been trying to figure out, how do I this, how do I that? I'm creative, but no, but you're on a chain, baby. You're on a chain. You're on a chain. You're nasty. You're a freaking disgrace. You're a giant. You're some type of a mixed entity. This is, oh my God, I can't even think straight because it's a confusion card. Okay? Somebody can go to prison for what they did. There's a lot of money around some stuff, and they've thieved it. They've lied about it. They've tried to pour on some, oh my God, I'm so cute, and you're not. You're a freak. You're a freak. Okay, we got children here. And some people are dealing with their teenagers that have also, unfortunately, gone on the side of freakishness. And it is what it is at this point. They've gotten into some type of reptilious type of situation. And they're laying down with people. And they're nasty in the earth. And you need to, those of you who don't get, your teenagers under freaking control, we don't want that next generation in our earth. They will be taken down by the Great One. Don't care if that ticks you off or not. They're breeding nastiness in our earth, okay? Just because they're cute. Look at my little butt and all that. Just boom, 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 boom. With the radio, we don't care about that crap. They will be taken down by the Great One. You're setting them up for failure, really. Whatever the crap that is. We got, intimate stuff going on, okay, around money. Somebody sells their soul, and they're not only just their soul, because that's a lost soul type of energy. Somebody has sold their body in a very physical way for money, in a very creative way. There's pregnancies here, and it's just freakish nastiness for all I care. I'm not the only one in the earth that's had to go through some hardship where my own children have gotten caught up in stuff. It is what it is. Do you love the Great One more than even your family? Huh? Or are you going to sit here and go, how do I get my children out of something, huh? Because I'm a freak and I don't want to love the Great One more than even my own children that came out of my own loins. Well, then you really never loved the Great One anyway. You never were written in his book anyway. Because unless you can give it all away, it will never come back to you to stay. Okay? That's what true love is for the Great One is about. That ticks you off, bye-bye, get off my channel. I'm for the Great One. I'm for truth. And if you can't walk in truth, don't care what loins you came out of, you ain't of no worth in this earth, because Jehovah is no respecter person. He'll love you unconditionally, but it's by his law, and it's by his true law of love, which is his word, people. Children. Yes, children are here really big here. So we got a predator here, people. We really do. We got some stupid kitty cat thinks they can flip over their pussy cat and get what they want, and they're nothing but a freaking predator. They're a freak and a half is what they are. This person's going down, or the Catholic Church is, or whatever, because this goes back to prophecy stuff, and which I'm not just saying anything about the Catholic Church. It could be a Protestant for all I know. Somebody's name could be Cat or Kathy, or some stupid situation around children, or your past, or your siblings, or your parents are here, and it's emotional, and there's been deception around it. Don't you know, dear? Or is it a kitty cat, dear? Or I don't care what you are, there's a mixture here. This is like somebody's crazy here from your past, okay? And it's very emotional. There's a lot of emotional things here. We have a cup coming right out of heaven. Somebody does see it here, but we got that rat down here, dear. Show me this hangman. You over, just come on up in here and get rid of the stupid freaks. please, just get rid of the freaks, man. It's just time for the freaks to go away. I'm sick of dealing with it. I really am sick of dealing with it. Until you've walked in my shoes, people, you have no freaking idea. Oh, that's right. A lot of you people have watched and watched and watched and watched, and you're guilty, and you're just as freakish and caddish and nasty, and you're going to go on a chain because you just watch and watch and watch, and you just think, you know, how do I do something? How do I do it? Instead of just getting up with faith and doing something which you should do, you're just a freaking profane at this point. Show me, we got the innocent here. Innocent. And you and I are called little children in Jehovah's sight. And then we literally do have the little children that have been crucified and hung up and chopped up and butchered and everything else. And you're afraid of, what are you afraid of? You're afraid of giants? They don't have nothing on you and I. Show me this frickish hangman. The war has been, yes, it has been, and there's a warrior here, regardless. And somebody just been crying and crying and crying. Turn around. Somebody had 24 hours to do something, and they just keep sitting there. The Queen of Cups is there. There's pregnancy situations. There's the truth there. Somebody's been trying to chain down the truth. I'm sorry, honey. You just can't chain it down. We already know about what you did. We got a whole teacher staff here that's done some freakishness. And their whole school is going to go down for what they did. And they will be known about. And it is what it is. We don't want your kind in our earth anymore. Just don't want it there anymore. A whole city has now gone down because people have just sit there and watched some stupidness and been okay with it. And Jehovah's not okay with it. He's not okay with it. He's not okay with the deception. He's not. What else you want to bring out here, Jehovah? So we've had the Empresses here, and the Hangman is here again twice. This is the Empress goes back to the Gimel, rich and generous. We have a lot of money around some stupidness that's been carried off. The Empress represents to gather together and to walk and to carry with movement and take an action within this richness here. Okay, but somebody stole something because there's deception. Somebody's seen something that's happened around some stupidness, or somebody's child seen it and gave some type of favorable testimony, and whatever the rat is, or somebody got ratted out, and some type of deception that took place around all of that. There's some type of prison here for somebody. Somebody's trying, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, how do I get out of it? And you can't get out of it. Somebody's child got raped and murdered and sacrificed and put through the fire, and there's no forgiveness for those people who allowed that or watched it or didn't do anything about it, and they just sit there in their time frame because we got a predator here by somebody's pussycat, and think that they can just spread it and take it and do whatever they want, and they're nasty and all of that, and there's flowers everywhere, and it actually stinks like a freaking fish because something's very fishy coming out of this cup here. And somebody's in the gall of death here within something that they think that they're going to get out of, and they just ain't getting out of it. We ain't going to let them get out of it. Ain't going to. You're a freak and a kook at this point. We don't like you. Awesome Elohim, great and mighty Elohim who keeps covenant and mercy. Do not let the trouble seem small, Jehovah. Please don't let it seem small. We beg of thee. We thank you. We beseech thee. Please do not let the trouble seem small to you that has come upon us and our kings and our princes and our prophets and our fathers and all of our people from the time of the king of Assyria. Come down here and put him up in chains and chop him up like he's done to all these people who are in the stupid, profane stupidness, and do the same. Thank you, Jehovah, because that's your word. And it shall be. We've had some type of a death situation. Well, we've got death out here. We do. Where children have been concerned. And you're just freaks at this point. Turning in fear. Well, you better turn in fear, honey. It's your turn. You didn't care when the little ones were getting up here and getting burned through the fire. You didn't care. Why should we care about you? That should be a great honor for you to burn for your demons. It should be a great honor for you and your little demons to say hallelujah. Don't think so. You're a freak at this point. You made false reports on purpose. On people. On purpose you did it. And you caused a confusion. And you caused the whole government to have to come up in here. And not just one government. We have 3 sons here. We got 3 children here as well. For some people, maybe there were 3 literal sons. But the son represents government. You got something really big and wide. Because some stupidness that you've done. And you don't think that you don't have to pay for that? What? No, you're going to pay for all of it, and you're going to fill it with a hard stinger that's coming after you. We ain't going to let you get off the chain, because you can't get off the chain, because you burn the little children, and you're profane, and your little kitty cat stinks. It stinks, freak. Here comes the sword on you.